Thanks for doing the heavy lifting. We couldn't get in till you bypassed that alarm.
Well, I'm glad I was good for something tonight. I always rob these scumbag drug dealers and give to the poor.
Well, see, we know all about you, taking it from guys like me and giving it to the poor.
I kind of like that. Because, I'm in the mood to give.
Yo, Harlan, you better get the message. We can get to you or her at any given You better show them the money.
You ain't gotta worry about me. Them fools ain't on my immediate team.
Where's the money? Tell me, or I'm gonna cut your f***ing heart out.
I knew you'd come for me.
Murder one when you didn't do nothing is kind of hard, you know what I mean?
Just business, Harlan.
I got some business for you now.
Don't start getting stupid.
Ow! 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 Wait a minute! Ow! Wait! He's here!
The story begins with Harlan Banks, a world-class thief with a conscience, known for pulling off high-stakes robberies and donating much of the money to charity. One night, he breaks into a drug dealer's apartment and successfully cracks the code to a hidden safe. As he finishes packing the cash, another group of thieves suddenly confronts him at gunpoint, demanding the money.
Thanks for doing the heavy lifting.
You found me out, didn't you? I'm in the mood to give.
In a split second, Banks takes all of the men down and escapes. Despite another successful robbery, Banks realizes that his life of crime is becoming increasingly dangerous. At the urging of his girlfriend, he decides to retire and live a normal life. The following morning, they travel to Las Vegas, where she wants him to find a legitimate job.
You gotta change your life, Harlan.
Look, I'm out, I promise.
On the way, they pass a children's hospital displaying a sign that shows it is running out of funds and may be forced to close. Soon after arriving, Banks meets Max, who is about to become his new employer. Max behaves inappropriately toward Banks' girlfriend, but Banks quickly restrains him before he can touch her.
Well, that's some trailer trash right there.
That night, Harlan begins his new job driving an armored truck scheduled to collect cash from the casino.
Harlan, heads up. Keep your eyes open.
The job initially appears legitimate until Banks' partner, Bruno, suddenly shoots both security guards. His betrayal triggers a violent shootout, followed by a high-speed chase through the Las Vegas Strip in the armored truck. Banks tries to stop the vehicle, but Bruno holds him at gunpoint and forces him to keep driving.
You stop, you die.
As police close in, Banks rams several patrol cars out of the way. The final collision causes him to lose control, and Bruno slams his head against the hood, knocking him unconscious. Despite his injuries, Banks manages to pull the truck onto the roadside. He removes Bruno, abandons him, and secretly hides the stolen $20 million before collapsing from blood loss. Banks is arrested, becoming the only person who knows the money's location. Later, federal agent Saunders and Rachel Knowles interrogate Banks about the cash.
Oh, there's a missing truck with $20 million in it.
He claims amnesia and insists he remembers nothing, suggesting only that their employer, Max, might know where the truck and money are. The agents inform him that Max was reportedly killed by his own partners, while Bruno remains critically injured in the hospital. With no one else to blame, Banks is convicted of murdering 3 law enforcement officers and armed robbery and sentenced to prison.
We gonna have ourselves a good time!
Behind bars, Banks quickly becomes a target. Criminals, backed by corrupt law enforcement officials, try to force the location of the money out of him.
Check it out, motherfucker. You better show him the money.
You ain't gotta worry about me. Them fools ain't on my immediate team.
Banks fights off every attack, earning the respect of a powerful inmate and gang leader known as Ice Cool. The two eventually form an alliance. Days later, Banks is shocked to discover that Bruno has been transferred to the same prison. Still furious over the betrayal, Banks confronts him in the laundry room. Bruno, prepared for the encounter, pulls a hidden knife and demands the money.
Where's the money? Tell me, or I'm gonna cut your fucking heart out!
Who else was in this beside Mac?
Only Max knows. Ask him.
Don't bullshit me, Max is dead!
That motherfucker's not dead.
Banks brutally beats him, and learns that Max is still alive and is being protected by corrupt police officers. Banks later warns Ice Cool about a plot by rival Hispanic inmates to assassinate him.
Ice.
Don't take it personal, Holmes.
Grateful for having his life saved, Ice Cool fully trusts Banks and decides to help him escape. Using his outside connections, including access to a helicopter, Ice Cool organizes a breakout.
I'm ready.
Look, I guarantee you a change of scenery and jog your memory on that loop, partner.
Ice Cool, y'all.
Good night.
His gang causes a massive disturbance inside the prison, buying enough time for both men to escape while the guards are overwhelmed by the chaos. Now on the run, Banks and Ice Cool team up to take revenge on the corrupt officials who framed him and to recover the stolen money. They first visit a local crime boss to acquire weapons, then track down one of Max's men.
Who the fuck are you?
Now, we can do this the easy way or the hard way.
The man refuses to talk, but after a brutal beating, he gives up a possible hideout. Banks executes him immediately afterward. Armed with this lead, Banks and Ice Cool storm the location. Before they can enter, a Chinese mafia group arrives, also searching for the money. A violent firefight erupts as the two gangs tear into each other. Using the chaos to their advantage, Banks joins the fight, ultimately overpowering the group leader and demanding Max's location.
All right. Tell me.
Wait, who are you?
You don't know who I am?
I know who you are. Oh, stop!
Oh, I forgot. I don't leave no f***ing witnesses.
Ice Cool ends the confrontation by executing the man with a single shot to the head. With no remaining leads, Banks contacts Detective Knowles and asks to meet. They later meet downtown, where Banks reveals that Max is still alive and being protected by powerful figures within the police force, contradicting the official story Knowles was given, which claimed Max had been killed. Unbeknownst to her, Agent Saunders has been monitoring her call with Banks. He confronts Knowles, accuses her of aiding criminals, and removes her from the case. Despite this, Knowles continues her investigation on her own. Her research reveals that Max was a federal informant and that his former handler was Saunders himself. When she confronts Saunders, determined to expose the truth, he threatens to kill her if she interferes. Refusing to back down, Knowles contacts Banks and provides the location of Max's hideout, urging him not to kill Max but to let him face justice. Banks gives her his word. Banks storms the mansion, overpowering the guards to gain entry. After fighting his way inside, he confronts Max's second-in-command, who threatens him at gunpoint and demands the money.
Ow! 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 Wait! He's here!
Banks swiftly takes him down with a brutal punch and uses the man's phone to call Saunders, arranging a meeting at a location of his choosing if Saunders wants the money. Soon, Banks confronts Max directly in his hideout, where Max behaves arrogantly.
We can eliminate you. I want you to meet Harlan. To a new beginning.
Banks doesn't waste his energy, he just shoots the remaining guards and destroys Max's helicopter as Max attempts to escape, finally settling the score. The next morning, the wounded second-in-command returns with his men to collect the cash. At that moment, FBI agent Knowles arrives after receiving a tip from Banks. Before she can act, Saunders shows up and takes her hostage, triggering another intense shootout. Amid the chaos, Ice Cool is shot in the arm. Just as Saunders is about to kill Knowles, Banks shoots him dead with a single bullet to the head. When the dust settles, Banks helps the injured Ice Cool, and the three escape the building moments before it explodes. Later, after securing the hidden heist money, Banks gives Ice Cool his share and reflects on the cycle of betrayal and his own criminal past. Seeking redemption, he donates the remaining funds to reopen a children's hospital. The story ends with Banks sharing a warm moment with a young patient, suggesting a hopeful path toward a brighter future. Subscribe for more dramas like this, and don't forget to like this video, it really helps the channel grow.